Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mallory, and in this video I am bringing you another grocery haul. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I invite you to hit the red subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any more of my videos. I have started doing these grocery hauls because I know that it is super fun to see people go to different stores and see what they buy on a weekly basis or any like new stuff that they might buy. So I invite you to subscribe and join my online tribe. So today's haul is actually going to be a combo of two stores because I went to two stores for this week. I went to Costco as usual. We go to Costco every single week, and Whole Foods. And I guess we go to Whole Foods every week too. Whole Foods is definitely a little more pricey than Costco when you look at, you know, when you get down to like individual servings, I guess you would say. I mean, Costco, you're always going to spend more than you typically would at your regular grocery store just because you're buying things in bulk. But when you price it out, Costco oftentimes is way cheaper than definitely going to Whole Foods, but sometimes even cheaper than your regular grocery store. I am very strategic on what I buy at Costco. I don't buy a ton of fresh produce from Costco just because it's only me and my husband eating, well, our baby just started eating solids, so you can count him a tiny bit, but basically it's just me and my husband eating stuff. So if I buy produce in bulk at Costco, then I always make sure that I'm gonna be actually using it, maybe in a large recipe or something. But frozen foods are great. Stuff that's shelf stable is great, or things that can be in the refrigerator for a while, or things that you know you are going to use up, and of course things that are non-perishable items like cleaning supplies and garbage bags. Which, since I mentioned garbage bags, we will start off with that because yesterday we realized we had one garbage bag left, and also these garbage bags are on sale at Costco, $10.99, and you get 200 13-gallon bags. We bought this back in January when we first moved into this house, and we're only just now in mid-August using them all up. So this lasted us over 7 months, and yeah, so this will last us well into 2021. Okay, I usually like to start with my refrigerated items. So here we go. I got this oven roasted organic turkey breast. This was also on sale, I believe, for $10.99. It was like $2 or $3 off the regular price. It's organic, and the only ingredients in here are organic turkey breast, water, and sea salt. You guys, you can't get any better than this. I mean, this is the best lunch meat that you could buy, and it's a great price. You get 3 packs, so each pack is 9 ounces. It says 4.5 servings, 2 slices. Anyway, this is great. There's no weird preservatives. I mean, sea salt is the preservative. It's basically just meat and salt. That's it. So this is what you want when you're looking for the ideal lunch meat. I filmed about this in my last Costco haul video, and I said I would report back to you guys. It's the Teton Waters Ranch Polish sausage. And I had been trying it for the first time several weeks ago when I filmed that video, and they are really good. And so this is the 3rd time I've bought them, I think. So I do recommend them if you like a good kielbasa. And then finally, I got more of this bone broth. This is a staple in our house. It's always nice to have a good bone broth on hand because you just never know when you might want to make a soup or like a sauce. Or I also like to cook the baby food when I cook food for Max. I like to cook it in broth. So this is a really good price. I think it's $8.99 for 2 of these. I'm starting to memorize prices now. Again, also we live in California, so that might affect, you know, if you're living in Texas, for example, cost of living is much lower than it is in California. So that will affect pricing. I think my dad mentioned like eggs were a lot cheaper there in Texas at Costco, but this is an excellent bone broth to get. This I saw, and it was one of those like on a whim buys, but it was on sale, I think for $6.99. And it is, I know not everybody likes these, and I used to think it was gross, but now I really like it. It's organic roasted seaweed. So this is the Kirkland brand, which is the Costco brand. and it is seaweed strips. Maybe I should open one up. I kind of want to eat one because they're just so yummy. I will warn you guys, they are not the most ideal ingredients in my book. The ingredients are organic seaweed, organic sunflower oil, organic sesame oil, and sea salt. The only thing that's questionable, slightly questionable, is the sunflower oil. It is organic. Sunflower oil is one of the more inflammatory oils. You want to go with things like coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, butter, ghee, that kind of stuff. So I don't ever cook with sunflower oil. So the only time I ever consume it is when it's in a packaged product. So that's not ideal, but you know, if you're low carb or keto, but you want a salty snack, seaweed is a really good thing. Oh, my mouth is like watering. I'm not low carb, my husband is, but sometimes it's nice to have something like crunchy and salty that's not a chip. All right, these are very generous packs. All right, I don't usually do this. I don't usually eat on camera, but here we go. So it's like a piece of paper. It's very thin and it's very crunchy. Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry guys. It's so good. It's very addictive. Another low carb, crunchy, salty thing that you've seen in my previous videos is pork rinds. Again, I won't blabber on, especially if you've seen my other videos. My husband loves these on the keto diet. I got more of his beef jerky, which these are on sale right now. They're only $9.79 for a 1 pound bag. And these are gluten-free, no preservatives or MSG, high in protein. Let's see, a serving size, 12 grams of protein for 1 ounce, and you can't get a better price for beef jerky. Another household staple is this Autumn Schooled grain-free granola. I did try making my own granola with gluten-free oats, but I don't think my stomach can really handle it very well. I can handle oatmeal because, you know, it's like really cooked, but just roasting the granola in the oven, I don't think it's very good for my GI system. So back to the expensive grain-free granola it is. Okay, another thing for my husband that I get for him is these protein bars. They are very low carb, only 2 to 3 grams of, or 3 to 4 net carbs per serving. I also saw that Costco is carrying these keto bars. So they're higher in fat. I think maybe 12 grams of fat. This one is not, this is only 7 grams of fat. And they have a little bit of protein, very, very low sugar, actually no sugar. So I kind of want to try those for him, maybe soon. I'm also basically out of black pepper, and so Costco has an amazing price on spices, and I think this was like $4.29 for over 12 ounces of pepper. This will last us a while. And then finally, we were kind of not really running low on almond milk, but I don't want to run out just for almond milk. I also didn't want to take up a bunch of room in the fridge because you get 3 of those huge containers. Well, I saw that this is on sale, and this is the Kirkland brand of organic unsweetened almond non-dairy beverage vanilla. That's what it's called. Basically, it's unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and it's in the aseptic packaging. There's 6 of them. You don't have to refrigerate it before you open it, so that's really nice. This would also be good for like emergency situations, to like have this in reserves, which as I'm filming this right now, I don't think the light looks weird on the camera, but if it does, we have 3 different wildfires burning in our county right now here in California. So the light is super weird. There's ash in the air. We're probably not in any danger of the fire coming here, but you never know. So we're gonna be preparing like to bug out if we have to, and having something like this on hand is a good idea for those situations. So we'll see how it compares to the Silk brand. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think it was like $5 something for that. It was like maybe $2 off. So that is it for Costco. Yeah, I didn't get a terrible amount of things from Costco. So now we're going to transition to what I got at Whole Foods. But first, I'm gonna have some more of this. All right, let's do refrigerated stuff first. I am so happy that this is back in stock. It was not in stock last week, but this is the coconut yogurt that I'm giving Max because he has shown signs of having a dairy sensitivity through my breast milk when I eat dairy. I decided that I would first introduce him to coconut milk yogurt, and this is the Coyo brand. There we go. And is the natural brand. There's no sweetener in here. All the ingredients is coconut cream, organic tapioca starch, and probiotic cultures. This is so pure. There's no gums in there. I don't know why there's like 2 different colors. They're exactly the same, but this is what the front looks like. And this is the best coconut yogurt that I've ever tried. It's $2.69 per small container. So I don't eat them myself, but feeding it to him in small amounts, I'm able to justify that price. And then this was just a treat for me. This is a new product. This is the Kite Hill, which is almond milk yogurt, and it is the Greek style yogurt, vanilla unsweetened. So I've heard other like health influencers talk about this Greek style Kite Hill yogurt, and I've been kind of wanting to try it. It's good. It has like a different tangy taste, like it's different than regular Greek yogurt, and it's also unsweetened. So it's a little, I think it was like 2 for $3 on sale for these. So that's a pretty good price for this. Not something I would normally buy just because of the price, but if you're looking for a Greek style non-dairy yogurt, this is the good thing to try. All right, this is my Germany basket of my produce. So some of the produce that I got is kale. I decided to go with the lacinato or dino kale. This time it's more of like the flat leaf. This is really great if you're trying to make kale chips or something like that. I usually saute it up and eat it like that, but you could put it in soups. You could use it as a wrap or on a sandwich. So a lot of uses for kale. I got some bananas. I got 2 heads of cauliflower because I'm making a couple recipes this week that call for mashed cauliflower, which is great for my husband with being low carb. Cauliflower is a really good substitute for potatoes. An onion for a recipe, very boring. These were on sale. I believe they're on sale only for Prime members, but they are organic nectarines. And when you buy nectarines or peaches or plums or things like that have that thin skin, you definitely want to buy organic because the ones that are sprayed with pesticides are going to be, the pesticides are going to leach into the fruit, and you really don't want to be eating that. And then this is not produce, but it was in the refrigerated section. These are brown rice tortillas. I was actually looking for some gluten-free bread to go along with the lunch meat that I bought so I can make sandwiches, but it's very hard to find an egg-free, gluten-free bread because I'm sensitive to eggs. However, I decided I can make wraps instead of sandwiches. So this was one of the best ones, like the best ingredients. There's safflower oil in here, which is again not my favorite. It's kind of along the lines of sunflower oil. It's more inflammatory. I thought this was the best that I could find. They also had almond and cassava tortillas that were 365 brands. So that is a new item. But yeah, these will make yummy wraps. Oh, here's some more produce. I got some avocados. I really love feeding avocados to Max. It's a very healthy fat for babies to have and for adults to have. I was in need of some ginger tea, so I really like traditional medicinals if you are looking for really high quality tea. Oh, there's more than just ginger in here. It's ginger aid, so it's ginger, moringa, turmeric, caraway, and cinnamon. So this is really good for calming your stomach. Maybe you have morning sickness, maybe you ate something that didn't really agree with you, maybe you have a stomach bug. I really love ginger aid, or really any type of ginger tea. This, if you watch my Instagram stories from last week, which you can go follow me at Warrior Life Wellness on Instagram, I post daily updates there on what I'm doing in my life. But I bought this mashed potato flakes for a recipe that I was making for a friend who just had a baby. And you guys, it was so easy and I'm gonna use this in a couple recipes this week along with mashed cauliflower for me to like kind of up the carb content for me. All it is dehydrated potatoes. So if you're going to do, this is a good little lesson, if you are gonna buy instant potatoes, get the one from Whole Foods. It's $1.99 for this box, and you can make up to 12 servings. Yeah, 12 servings of potatoes. It's just dehydrated potatoes. There's no additives. It's just potato. This is something that I have not bought for a really long time, but it's a really good staple to have in your home. It's another option for a healthy fat. You know, healthy fats are very, very important. I've been kind of pointing out the not so great fats in products that I've bought, which again is not ideal. Ghee is another option for cooking fat. Ghee is also called clarified butter. You separate the milk solids from the pure butter fat, and that's all that's left. So if you're super, super sensitive to dairy and you can't even have butter because of that milk fat in there, you should be able to have ghee. I think this, yeah, it's lactose free. So it's labeled as being lactose free. I have never bought the Fourth and Heart brand, but I have heard really great things about it. It's from grass-fed cows, which is what you want when you do buy dairy products. You want to get it from grass-fed organic cows. Here's something that is definitely not on my usual, but I saw on Instagram that one of my cousins made these fruit popsicles with her kids, and it has been warmer here in Monterey, and popsicle, a homemade popsicle, just sounded really, really yummy, and she was using lemonade. So I found this lemonade. It's organic lemonade, the 365 brand. It was $2.99 for 2 quarts. And it's the light lemonade. So it doesn't have any nasty aspartame. It has a little bit of cane sugar and stevia, which is a really good non-calorie sweetener that I use in my coffee and you can use in baking. And this is how it's made. So this has a total of 10 carbs for 8 fluid ounces. So that is not bad. So probably a popsicle would be less than that, especially if you're adding fruit. So this will just be a nice like homemade treat to make lemonade fruit popsicles. And then the final thing that I got was actually a supplement. This was $14.99 and it's called NAC or N-Acetyl-Cysteine. Let's see if that'll focus. Basically, it is involved in liver detox and I think in the production of glutathione. Well, yeah, glutathione is the master detoxifier of the body. Basically, I got it because I've been dealing with some mental health struggles and I've read that this can help with what I'm dealing with. So I'm gonna be trying this and I will see how it works. Hopefully it does me well. Okay, you guys, that is it. That was my double haul video of Costco and Whole Foods, 2 of my favorite places to shop. Again, Costco, you get a really good run for your money. Also, I noticed a lot of, not a lot, but several different things that were new or on sale. And so hopefully in the future, I can buy some of those things and show you guys. But if you have any questions about how to shop healthy in the grocery stores, in Costco, on a budget, I really try to buy things that are, you know, also cost efficient as well, but also as healthy as possible. Leave your comments down below. I would love to chat with you. I love grocery shopping. I know that's weird. I know that not everybody does, but maybe I could give you some tips to make the process a little more enjoyable. So in the meantime, again, make sure to subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Bye everybody.